Nerds.
Nerds.
Nerds. Nerds!
What is a nerd?
Nerds.
Nerds.
Nerds. Nerds!
What is a nerd?
Hey kids, you're listening to the Radioactive Nerd. And now, on with the show. Look at me. I'm dancing. Yeah.
Ross from Radioactive Nerd, and joining me are the director and the rest of the cast of Shadowland. How you doing?
Doing good.
Doing good. Thanks for joining me. Now, I had a question. Your producer was here earlier, and unfortunately, she had to go back and man the booth because it's crazy over there.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the film? What's it about, and about a little bit about the characters.
The film is about a vampire, a woman in 1897, and she gets a stake pounded through her chest, and she gets buried and left for dead. But 100 years later, in modern day, she's accidentally revived. She's accidentally uncovered and woken up.
Right.
But she has amnesia. She has no idea who she is. She doesn't even realize she's a vampire. And she basically sets out across the city trying to figure out who she is. And me personally, I've always liked really strong female characters.
Right.
I think I had a good mother figure, so I like strong female characters.
Right.
I'm not threatened by them. I love, like Linda Hamilton in the Terminator series. She's a fantastic character. So I love strong female characters, and I also wanted to do something where this woman is surrounded by these different men who want different things from her. One loves her, one's trying to kill her, one wants her as a prestige thing. So you kind of see the different sides of men and relationships to this one woman. So you're getting a little bit of psychology along with the horror.
Right. Now we had Jason on earlier. He told us a little bit about his character. He's actually the hunter. Plays the hunter role in there.
You know, if we ever get to do a sequel, we will get to talk much more about him. I envision Jason playing Julian as being this real troubled kid, just a real rebel child who probably was in a really strict religious school.
Right.
And he got taken under the wing of probably one of the priests.
Right.
Who straightened him out. And then he became a military guy. He went off into the war, but he found out that he had a real talent for killing. Got into special forces, was a sniper, did a lot of really nasty black ops stuff. But then when he got out of the military, he came back into religion. But then he found out he couldn't really keep up the religious lifestyle. So the religious folks found a use for him, and they put him to work hunting vampires.
Right.
So he's had this long history, and he's a really dark character.
Nice. Now, join us also Carlos Antonio Leon. Did I get that correct, sir?
Correctly, yeah.
Okay, who do you play? And tell us a little bit about your character.
I play Lazarus, in Spanish be Lázaro. Lazarus is the main vampire. It's a male vampire of the movie. He's actually Laura's love interest in the movie, and the person who gets Laura in troubles. Lazarus wasn't conceived as a Hispanic character. It was supposed to be just a dark, mysterious figure. But when I met Wyatt, and he fought a lot to get me in this movie, because my agency they weren't being helpful at all.
And originally the character didn't speak.
Right.
When they said, well, he's got a heavy accent. And I said, well, he doesn't say anything anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right. But then again, when I show up to the audition, and I was lucky enough to have Jason with me at that day, so we kind of did it together, in front of the camera, and Wyatt, was kind of testing the thing, and so he came out like, okay, you can play it as a Hispanic, why not? So Lazarus became a Spanish vampire. So that's how we get to be a Latino vampire.
I thought it made it more interesting. Rather than him being just a generic English-speaking vampire, let him be Venezuelan. If he's Venezuelan, be Venezuelan.
Right.
It made it that much more interesting.
Right.
So
that's awesome. All right, now we get to this lovely lady over here to my left.
Hello.
And your name, ma'am?
I am Caitlin McIntosh.
And tell me a little bit about your character and who you play in the movie.
I play Laura in the movie, and her character, like Wyatt said, She is awoken in a mud pit. Her throat is cut. She's beaten. She doesn't know who she is or where she is. She doesn't recognize anything, but she just knows that she doesn't belong where she is. She tries to find somewhere that's home, and she's going on this search, and there's these men coming after her, and she doesn't know if they're good or if they're bad or if someone's out to help them, and she kind of gets into some scuffles along the way and beats up a few cops, and, you know, she develops this strong character. You think that she's going to be somewhat weak, but she is really a strong woman, and you can see from the 1897 scenes into the present day the way that she evolves, and I love playing her.
I would imagine as an actor that would be a great role to try to take on.
It was my first acting role, actually, and Wyatt was the best director. I love him. He worked with me a lot because I have a dance background, so a lot of the actions were easy for me. And then I started speaking, and I'm like, Wyatt, help me.
Right?
Don't let her fool you, man. She was really prepared. She came prepared.
Now, you guys are having a special screening tonight, right?
Yes.
Right.
So is this open to anybody that can come to Comic-Con, or
Well, it's
how you guys do
open
that?
to people who are members of the convention. If you've come
Okay.
in and gotten your pass for the day or for the weekend, you can show up.
Wow, that's incredible. So if you're here in the Chicago area and can make it out here, you have a chance to come out and see the screening tonight.
This is the first time it's screened in Chicago also. This is the
Oh,
Chicago
wow,
premiere.
that's awesome.
We've submitted to like the Chicago International Film Festival and some other local screenings. We have not been accepted, so this is the first time Chicago's getting a chance to see it.
Right.
It's good.
Now, okay, I understand that it's going to get released November 30th.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, you're going to be able to get this at Walmart or retail stores, hopefully.
You should theoretically be able to get it everywhere.
Right.
Redbox, Netflix, Blockbuster, Target, Amazon.
Congratulations, man.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
It's been a long, drawn-out process.
I know some of our fans don't realize, you know, when you do an indie project like that and you're able to land something like that, congratulations.
It was a long, hard struggle, but it's been worth it because now we've learned so much about the process. When we go to do this again, we'll be able to do it much easier the next time.
Right.
We got so close on so many distribution deals and just didn't end up liking the deal or didn't trust the people. And it led us on a long path to creating this distribution company. But now that we've done it, I'm very glad that we did.
Well, congratulations. I wish you all great success.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Been
very
very,
much.
very sweet and very nice. And good luck tonight at the screening.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for coming on the show.
All right,
We love
you
to
got
get
it.
there. Right.
Thanks.
All right.
Good job.
You've been listening to the Radioactive Nerd. Tune in next week for more nerdy goodness. Goodbye.